What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today I think I'm going to try and force the Relic Ghoul run again. Not that it needs to be Ghoul, but I'd like it to be Ghoul if I'm going to do a Relic run, which also means, once again, I want to stack it high. I don't want to do a bunch of swapping on this build, at least the later we get into the run. If it's going to be a Ghoul run, whenever you're playing Ghoul, you're better off not swapping a ton. So I'm just going to take those bone shards there. Also, God, I can't believe they took out Moon Ghoul, man. That's so... I still am just so... Like, that's perplexing to me. That's like the pursuit some devs have to make their games flawless without bugs. And Skul the Hero Slayer is a very buggy game. I think Moon Ghoul was the least of their worries in terms of bugs in Skul. I wish that sometimes devs would allow fun stuff like that to be in their game, you know? Like, no one's gonna casually discover Moon Ghoul. Like, no one who's just casually playing Skul is gonna find Moon Ghoul, basically. So, I just think it's like, why remove it at all? It's for, like, the diehard Skul fans to just fuck around with. It doesn't even help your run, it hurts your run. I don't know. It's just, I miss it, man. I only ever got to do it once. Well, more than once. I think I did it twice. I just didn't think they'd remove it, honestly. So I never felt like I had to do it. Well, it's not that big of a deal, though. I mean, it's just like, at the end of the day, nitpicking. But I don't know. I want it back, man. It was such a fun glitch. And so stupid, too. Also, if I have the opportunity to get unique Ghoul in Act 1, Part 1, I was about to take an item room there, but then I was thinking, like, you know, we did take those early 11 bone shards, so it's not completely out of the realm for me to get a unique Ghoul going into the Act 1 Part 2. So I'm kind of, I don't know, it'd be nice. It'd be interesting. Oh, I'm getting too big. I almost can't fit through things. Also, we got another rare. Oh, we're actually guaranteed the unique Ghoul now, if I decide I want to take it. Because we get the reward against the adventurers, which will always at least be a common skull. So taking the extra skull room actually paid off. So now I don't feel like I made a mistake. Yay, let's go, dude. Although I'm sad I didn't get to try for an omen. You know, getting an early omen can sometimes make a run very interesting. But ultimately, this run, I really, really would like to get Relic going if I can. Easier said than done, but just gotta find the right items. One thing I'm very curious about is, I want to see if the new Priestess's Veil is, like, good. Or better than it was, I guess. I think it might be more consistent, but I don't know if it's going to feel as strong as old Priestess's Veil. Because those stat nerfs were pretty enormous. Like, the amount of stats it gave before were huge. It was just inconsistent. But consistency will probably ultimately feel a little better. Anyway, I'm going to swap here because I already know what happens if you go up there with... excuse me real quick. Sorry. I know what happens if you go up there as you're, like, as big as Ghoul can get. You'll accidentally pick up this item. It's happened to me before. See if we can find a nice relic item here. There's the wheel, but we're not swapping, actually, so the wheel's not good. At least, ideally, we're not swapping. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's treasure. That's a powerful treasure item at that. See if we can find some good relic stuff down here. Actually, we probably won't need rejuvenation root to make my my Ghoul pop off. I'll go ahead and do this. Why not? It's a little extra bone shards. That's revenge. I do want revenge on this build. I'll take it. And I'll also take... Actually, is this even good here? It's not that good, but it's not horrible. You know what? Whatever. I'll take it. We're not going to be popping off like last run, though. If I'm not swapping, there's literally no way to pop off with Great Sage's Time, since we can only have 2 skills on cooldown. Not that you really ever take Great Sage's Time for the item proc of it, which was why yesterday's run was so interesting. Like, I've never had a run like that in all my time playing this game. Can't wait to start. Like, I don't know, committing to Ghoul is always it's like an interesting experience for me. I feel like this is one of my least played skulls in the game. So whenever I'm picking them up and I'm actually using them, I don't know, it feels, it makes the run feel interesting. Okay, Jesus Christ, those traps need to go. Our run move is about to get much stronger, which is nice. Don't give me your legendary, I don't want it right now. And I'll take a Iron Golem. Steel Golem? Steel Golem. Iron Fist, Steel Golem. Oh, it's Steel Fist. Never mind. I'm just wrong on all accounts. Excuse me. Wrong on all accounts. I was about to rant about how it's called Steel Golem, but the move is called Iron Fist. But no, I'm just wrong. The classic. Okay, NPC. That was the slime. That would certainly make things interesting. I don't know what I would do. We wouldn't be able to use the mutant aspect of the magic staff, so that might make it a little less appealing than normal, which is still very appealing. It's a great item. It just had to end up being the only NPC I won't be using. Like, I would at least free an ability swapper. Maybe even use them to see if I can get the suction ability. I'll take this. Not a permanent item on this build, but you know, whatever. I'll still take it. We're getting to that Ghoul size issue. Very curious to see how Ghoul feels on a relic run too, for the record. Revenge run. I've had people in my comments say he's like unkillable, which is probably true for the record. I'm not doubting it at all. Though I would say my take on Revenge is it makes every skull unkillable. It might need some nerfing. For one, they need to fix Relic 4. I've reported it so many times at this point. I'm hoping it gets seen by someone and gets fixed. But they need to fix Relic 4, and they also might need to nerf Relic 2 a little bit, maybe to 65 or 60%. 75 is so much healing, dude. Like, it's actually kind of crazy how much healing Revenge 2, or maybe up the cooldown a little bit. I don't know. Something should probably be done. One thing I'm curious about, if I buy this Balrog and I use my I think I tested this on stream and it was like, it doesn't work in a positive way. Oh my god, please. The game is tempting me with a good time. I'm gonna keep going. I shall not be wavered. I'll just, I guess, keep going with that. What I was gonna say is, I wonder if I have chunks, which, can I get chunks from this? Probably not. If I have chunks and I transform, will the chunks disappear? I think the answer is yes. Which is not good. That's bad. That's not what we want. We'll see. We'll get some chunks in here and test it. Okay, we got a chunk. Yep, they disappear. That's not good. That makes Balrog significantly worse, and I was probably better off with just the Steel Golem. But Balrog's fun, and we're not... I am pretty committed to Ghoul at this point. I guess, yeah, I've spent the shards on him. But, I don't know, I can maybe do things a little wacky. A little bit of swapping, technically speaking. At least functionally a swap. A little bit of, Oh, and another weird thing about not swapping with Ghoul is that I'm going to be stuck in my Balrog transformation. Oftentimes, I'll swap to get out of the Balrog transformation early if it's not benefiting me. And there I swapped and swapped out to Lil Bone, which I don't want to happen. I think I forgot to free an ability swapper there. Whoopsies. Not a big deal. We're almost out of Act 1, and it becomes irrelevant as soon as you leave Act 1, so it doesn't matter. Like, in fact, unless we find another NPC, which we might, but the odds are very slim, that basically affected nothing. Swallow my chunks. Might as well stay at max HP, why not? Yeah, there was no downside there to not freeing that. Except for actually swapping my abilities, which, like I said, actually, never mind. That was copium. Because I forgot that I actually want to swap my abilities. What is my memory? My memory sucks, man. Ooh, Yiggy. What's up, bud? How you doing? I ain't worried about you, Yiggy. I got the power of Balrog on my side. The true menace. As much as I can say negative about Balrog, in Act 1, he genuinely is a menace. Like, unironically, this deals so much damage for the early game. Because his, like, flat damage is very high. Look at that shit. Butt bounce Balrog, that's what we call him. He never stops. Not once. Not twice, even. Come on. Oh, okay, I wanted to spam that ability. Oh, well. Not a big deal. We can do the rest of this as our good pal, the Ghoul. Who needs to get a little bit bigger so I can do the trick I was trying to do there. If he's just a little bit bigger, you can just stand down there at the bottom and attack him without having to jump up on the platforms. It speeds up the fight enormously. But it's not looking like that's a thing I can do. Being Ghoul right here is not ideal. He's so fucking big. Small skull privilege, always a thing in this game. Let's be Balrog here. Nice one. Sometimes Balrog dash isn't exclusively bad. So sometimes it's somewhat helpful. It's very hard to control though. And we got the ring. And there's no what's on this? Antique poisoning. I'll take the ring. Shocker, but that seems pretty sweet. Reversed fate. Just dog shit, frankly. Like there's really, you know what they need to put on this? Damage increase. Not even amp, just increase. And then it's like somewhat decent. But it's just worthless. Like, I can't think of much uses for this at all. I know someone pointed out some uses for me, but I forgot what they said. Like, very, very niche times when it's useful. I think one of the uses for it, I suppose, is syncing up your skull damage with item damage, so you don't have to build a mixed damage run. Like, if say you have Invisible Knife, and you are not in the process of building mixed damage, but you have a physical skull, you can use it, I suppose. But I mean, there's really no reason to do that ever. I promise my audience, there's still skeptics in my audience, which is completely understandable. But I promise y'all, mixed damage runs are very, very strong. They are. This could be a Piety run. Piety Ghoul is like, how often do I ever use this? I'll take it, honestly. Like, I very, very rarely use Piety. Because it's pretty niche, but Ghoul can make use of it, so. Let's see if we can do this. Oh my god, they didn't even reach. But also, our Balrog Quint is already off of its cooldown, which is interesting. I wonder how that happened. That's actually, I don't have heritage, or no, I don't have heritage. This doesn't increase Quint cooldown. Something weird happened there. Normally, the way it works is like it so shit. The way it works normally is like, I think once your Balrog comes off of his cooldown, it's like halfway through it. Let's check it out in room. We've gotten a lot of bone shards here, so I feel a little more comfortable taking this. And I need relic, man. I'm still hoping that this becomes a relic run. Ah, I panic swapped there. Not that panic swapping was a bad thing, but and also this allows me to swap into Ghoul if I want to end my Balrog transformation early, which is actually pretty nice. Nice. All right. Good stuff. Though, give me a relic, please. Or that. I'll take that, too. You could actually turn this into a masterpiece run, perhaps. We're well on our way, honestly. Drop this. See if I can find some masterpiece. Let's be Ghoul. That's revenge, but I already have revenge. But this is better revenge. Kind of. It's actually probably better, because I'm going to be taking a lot of hits on this run on purpose. And this allows a little bit of min-maxing. And also we have treasure 4 now. Wow, okay, this is getting interesting. I could get rid of Little Bone here and grab the prisoner just for the bone shards, which might be smart. Oh, is this revenge? No, this is Fairy Tale. Why did I think that was revenge? Oh, shit. Lunar Ring. I'm glad I remembered this. I hope I didn't miss anything in the last shop. However, how do I fit this? Get rid of treasure 4 and buy it on the pedestal? Sure. Okay, yeah, I'm doing this right. I just was making sure I was min-maxing my money properly. We buy treasure on the pedestal here. Now we have treasure 4. And we got this just for the bones. I'm not going to be using King on this run. This is a Ghoul run. So I'm going to swap out the Ghoul and try not to go back into him. But now I can trade that for more bone shards later. Like if I find a common or something in a room and I don't want to exchange the bone shards, I can just use that to cash in for more. Min-max pro tip of the day. And Little Bones are worth 0 bone shards, so we literally just got a free 23 bone shards there with no strings attached. And now we have revenge working for us, which is really nice. We're off to a good start here. I'm liking what we're doing. Sadly, we still can't go revenge 4 because the game is very rude and glitchy. Also, let's see if we can get this going. Why can't I activate this? I guess I was too big? I don't... Balrog it is! If you insist, game, I will play the Balrog. But who is even bad here, actually? He's actually pretty solid. Yeah, that was good. That's free money. You don't say no to free money. What? I barely missed that shit. Sadly, we don't get to make the most of Balrog in this room, which is what I was hoping would happen, but... NBD. Oh, it's slime time. Is this a item room? I don't think it is, so I don't think I can juggle. Nope. 259. I do not want this to get duped. That would be bad. I guess I could go mixed at that point and make a mixed relic run. I'll just let it ride, honestly. Screw it. That would be the 4th slot. And it's actually not even an item I want. Well, that sucks. Because getting Revenge 4 is actively bad, and I like my my other Revenge item more than I like that, so... Sucks to suck, I suppose. Slime didn't do his just deeds. He owed me. I've been betrayed. Go ahead and hit me. I have revenge. I don't care about being hit. In fact, I like being hit. Ah. Let's swallow. Let's just stand here, casually farm some chunks from her. By the way, I don't think the mage has enough meat on her bones to really take those blows like that. So I'm kind of praying for her out here. That could not have felt well. That had to have hurt, taking all those chunks. Okay, keep going. I don't have enough bone shards. I don't even know what I was thinking. Ghoul cheese. Though we still have to go. I just wanted to do that for swag points, honestly, because I do have to come down here anyways. But wasn't that pretty cool? You should always keep that in your mind whenever you're playing certain skulls, like movement tech like that. There's quite a lot of movement tech in Skull that I don't think people capitalize on enough. Especially with skulls like, I don't know, Champion, Gargoyle, of course. Then you have like Ninja, of course. I don't think Ghoul could make it over here. We'll see. Yeah, for one, he's too fucking big. He's just gonna bonk his head on the wall, or the ceiling, but he wouldn't have made it anyway, I don't think. Time to cash in those bone shards. You are regeneration, which is useless. You got nothing on me. You just got obliterated. You just got ghouled, buddy. Classic ghoul moment. We are filthy stinking rich for this shop. The odds of me finding Solar Sword here are pretty high. I feel good about it. We'll have to see what happens. There, okay, there it is. Who needs the extra money anyways? Not me. But now we look for Masterpiece. I don't even think I care about the Baja Blast. I just want Masterpiece. And Relic, honestly. This is a start to Relic. But maybe at this point we say screw Relic. I can't say screw Relic, I don't think. It's just too good. I can even maybe ditch this. Or maybe, I don't know actually. What do I do here? Let's leave this on the ground for just a moment while I look for Masterpiece. I have to take this. Okay, now I say screw Relic. Still want Masterpiece though. And I also think I want this. Though my arms items are, but I can get arms 4. What do I do from here? What an odd build I'm on right now. I don't know. Now I wish I had the Baja Blast. Goodbye Rapidity, but this is going to give me attack speed sometimes. There's like anti-synergy here with this thing having Revenge on it. Because it's in proportion to your HP loss. And with Revenge, you never have HP loss, basically. You're just an unstoppable machine. I'm tempted to drop this. Because I don't think I'm going to Courage 4. Not anytime soon. So, may as well drop that. I'd rather have Arms 4 than... At least currently, I'd rather have Arms 4 than Courage 4. We'll see how I feel down the line. I'm also still looking for Masterpiece. Holy Mother of God, that is not a fun spot to be in. Thank God Ghoul has the hook, honestly. We actually just found a legitimate use for Ghoul's hook, guys. They exist, okay? They're rare, but they do exist. Let's look. Next time I see a common skull, I think I'll trade in my rider for even more bone shards, actually. Nice. We're not... Damn, we have high rolled our doors majorly on this run. I feel like I'm going in a gajillion doors. Act 3 is going to feel interesting. Oh shit, I forgot the HP. Don't yell at me, guys. It's not a big deal. It's a Relic run. I mean, a Revenge run. It's like nearly impossible for me to die, frankly. Like, I'm not even worried about the Leona fight. As a Ghoul, which is not something you'll hear me say very often, because Ghoul is... There's more doors. This is like about as high roll as a high roll can get. It's been a while since I've had this many doors to go in. I feel like we've seen almost every Act 2 room. Not that I'm complaining. I actually want a lot of doors here for more resources. With how secure this run feels, I'm not worried about dying at all. So, the more doors, the better. Yeah, let's not forget this. That would be a legitimate reason for people to yell at me. Also, I'm trying to get into the habit of always breaking the urns on the ground. But also, Southpaw should fix it to where they auto-break, in my opinion. There's Masterpiece. Now, I think we say goodbye to Arms 4. As much as I don't want to. I like this item, but I don't need it. I'd much rather have arms, masterpiece. My masterpiece items awoken, and I'll consider after I awaken these getting rid of some of the lesser good ones. Like I'm probably not keeping Hunter's Boots for the whole run, but just to get it awoken and going, it makes sense there to drop a better item. And once we find one more masterpiece, we're good. There's gonna be a time to use my Balrog, maybe. Both just massive behemoths of skulls. Like Balrog is just enormous, so we really have no escape from the massiveness of like our just humongous issue of all of our skull options except for Rider. But I'm trying not to swap to Rider. Like big skull privileges or big skull, I don't know, what's the word for that? Big skull disadvantage, I guess, would be the right way to word it. It's very real. I got tired of being the Balrog. I know I said I'm trying not to swap, but Balrog was not cutting it for me. I'd rather be Ghoul. Did you see that pro dodge, dude? That was, however, the opposite of a pro dodge. Does Piety have positive interactions with Revenge? Like, can you go positive with your healing with Revenge? Because that's honestly maybe a little wild. Okay, let's play this the right way. Let's respect her. See if we can get a easy phase 2. I'd like to do a little more damage to her if I can. Okay, that's good enough. I don't need to swallow these chunks. Oh no! Fuck. I was looking at... Ah, shit. They swapped sides. Well, now we have to fight a full HP phase 2, which means pretty scary, but not that scary, I suppose. With all the healing we got. God, that move is so scary when you're Ghoul, man. I do not like that. I'll swallow my chunks. Why not? Let's try and stay healthy. Okay, here we go. Disgusting, but fine. We made it through it. Sorry, I'm focused up here trying to make sure that I don't... Oh my god! Okay, swallow the chunks. Dude, he's too fucking big. There is such a thing as too fucking big, and Ghoul is it. I think we're out of here. Yes, we are almost out. Not bad, honestly. Unkillable Ghoul, just, you know, he's immortal. This Ghoul will not die. I say moving into Act 3, Part 1. He ain't dying yet. My man still got some life in him. Chase. There's no masterpiece here. This is pretty good chase, but I'm also not planning on keeping this, so I don't know why I'm excited about chase. I think, if anything, I should be excited about breaking this legendary and just taking the money. Because we're already filthy stinking rich. Alright then. Max out Piety. Is this a go-getter run? One, this will probably not be here. 2, 3, yes, this is a go-getter run. Surprise, they're all go-getter runs. Shocker. Every run can be a go-getter run if you just believe. Ghoul time, or legendary Ghoul time. We've been on Ghoul time. Now let's see if I can find an ability swapper and not completely screw up and forget that I want to swap these abilities. Let's read these, by the way. Every Ghoul ability has an extra bonus stat again attached to it. Charges forward and performs a biting attack dealing physical damage. When an enemy takes damage from this skill, incoming damage is reduced by 3%, up to 30%, which is just enormous. Incoming damage by 50% while the skill is being cast. Crazy. Oh my god, that's almost 80%. Well, it's like inconsistent 80%. When an enemy takes damage from the skill, attack speed is increased by 7% up to 20 seconds, up to 70. Jesus Christ almighty. And Ghoul's a beast. Those are probably the worst stat gains that he has too. Well, not damage reduction, but attack speed ain't that great. And we have an ability swapper here. I can get damage amplification from this if I roll the right ability. And I have enough money to where I can just re-roll as much as I want. Get down here, Frieza. I am not afraid of you. Alright, now we swap our skills. Easy every time. I'll take those, I guess. What's the belly flop stat gain? Probably crit. I don't care much about crit, honestly. I'm going to keep these. Though I think I'd prefer it like this. No. Like this. Oh, let's read this, by the way. Inhales deeply, pulling enemies close, and performs a biting attack, dealing physical damage. When an enemy takes damage from the skill, physical damage is amplified by 4% up to 20 for 20 seconds, up to 40%. For the record, for 20 seconds is ridiculous. Like, that is a long time to hold stat gain. Like, think of, like, I don't know, some of the items in the game that give you stat gain. Like, think, also, let me focus for just a moment. Oh my god, he's a Dark Elite. I didn't even recognize he was a Dark Elite. Think like Black Steel Daggers or something. Or even, let's talk recent buffs. Even. We can even talk inscriptions. Rapidity only lasts for 5 seconds. And by the way, that's a very long time in Skul the Hero Slayer. A 5-second duration, for most things, like, they can only dream of that. And here's Ghoul holding buffs for 20 whole seconds. I don't know why the devs were so generous with Ghoul. Not that I'm complaining. It's pretty sweet. I just don't get it. It's odd. It's sweet and odd. 852. We're getting there, man. What even? Jesus Christ. We'll just swallow those chunks. Never punished. Ever. I wasn't even paying attention to the missile. I think I'm falling asleep at the wheel. But it doesn't matter. The raw power of Ghoul and his, with revenge and also chunk swallowing, like, he just can't die. It's impossible. I'm even going to let out Little Gust here, because why not? That's solid, honestly. Bad inscriptions, though. I don't think I can take it. The inscriptions don't work for this build, but honestly, you know what? I like your gumption there, buddy. Okay, little platform cheese there, as I always like to remind people is a thing in Skul. Another prisoner. He really wants to be on this run, doesn't he? Another day, King. And trust me, we will get back to you. Everyone loves the king. Okay, I'm just gonna let you have a little baby tantrum. I'm just gonna swallow these chunks real quick. Thank you very much. Okay. Just tackle that, I guess. I don't want to run away for that for like 20 whole minutes. That doesn't sound fun to me. Oh my god, Hope Slasher. Okay, that sets me down a courage path. Like, I can actually hold courage now. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to buy this and leave it here for just a second. Let's hope we get some kind of masterpiece here, please. Strike, Clone Step. Not bad. Excuse me. Okay, I shouldn't burp in the mic. Truly, excuse me. I forgot my manners. Where's the masterpiece? Dude, there's no shot there's not one masterpiece here. Brother? Brother. Okay, well now I actually have a hard decision to make. Probably lose treasure. I mean, treasure for... Oh, wait, I can't lose that, though. Oh, God. What do I lose here? I guess I could lose that and buy revenge. That's so annoying. I can refresh one more time. Where the fuck is all the masterpiece at, man? Well, now we have that, which is very... I'm actually annoyed by that, but it is what it is. Man, sometimes shops just do you dirty. And that's like so dirty too. There's so many masterpiece items that are like in the range of the item pulls we're like seeing the most. Like, you know, like uniques and rares, which is the items you're going to see the most at this stage. And we just did not see even one. And we lost Treasure 4 because of it, which didn't have to happen. We could have kept Treasure 4 there if I saw even one masterpiece item. But no use in complaining and bellyaching about it. It happened. We're moving on. This is the lowest HP you will probably see this Ghoul at for the entire duration of this build. I'm not even joking. Okay, in the hero fight, he's probably going to be a little lower, but it's going to be hard to do any real permanent damage to this Ghoul. There's the relic stuff. It took it long enough. I ain't going to bother with it now. We do have Arms 4. We have Courage 3 now, too. So, more than likely, the next pedestal we buy will be Courage 4. And this run will be off to the races. It's going to be absurd. This is the Giga Ghoul run. Getting the Hope Slasher turned this into the Giga Ghoul run, honestly. I was thinking earlier that's like the item we need more than anything. But I didn't verbalize it because the game would have heard me and deleted it from the item pool. Swallow our chunks. How did I get launched there? You're not taking my HP away, bro. It's just not happening. Legendaries. Nope. So I guess there still is the chance of one. I don't even know. Oh. Oh my god, what's happening? I can't take this. God damn it, Ninja. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? I want this, but I don't think I can take it. It's like I could give up on the masterpiece stuff, but if I'm going to hold on to these items, I want them to be awoken. So I can't do it. What an asshole. The final middle finger to me from the Ninja there. Giving me the stuff when I can't actually carry it. Masterpiece can be such a burden. It's like a hidden burden that I don't think people think about very often. Like it actually can be troublesome to hold on to it. It's just a means to an end. And the description itself is not good, obviously. Go ahead now, beat me up, or at least try. He did not even stand a chance. Like, BMing on him. Didn't even give him the chance to do anything. I let him think he was going to do something and then stopped him before he could. Classic BM move. And also, we are still high rolling our doors, so we just have like so much happening on this run. Even though we lost Treasure 4, I'm pretty much going to be rich in every shop. Also, here's what I was talking about earlier. Cash out for a little more bone shards. Not bad, bro. Donkan Knights as well. What's up, Donka? I did it for us. RIP the dream. Devs, bring back the first brr. It's like you delete Moon Ghoul from the game because it's a glitch, but then you don't bring back the initial brr on the fucking thing. Also, I think one of the things got glitched out or something. How would that have even died? Like, how would the other barrel have died? There was nothing over there that could kill it. It's not like I had the wheel or anything. Like, I genuinely don't know what happened there. How odd. No! Another classic BM move. I've done it twice. I've done it twice, and I'll keep doing it, too. Never let the Frieza have any hope, okay? That's how they win. Like, even if you kill them, and if you gave them any sense of, like, possibility that they could have beaten you, they win. You lose. This is a war. Did I open this chest? I did. Now should be the shop. Okay, yeah, it's the shop. That would have been nuts if it wasn't. Please give me Masterpiece, bro. Come on, man. Dude. Fork it over. There you go. That's a good boy. However, we already dropped our items we wanted to keep. I know I saw it there a second ago, but like it's probably not going to show up again. However, this is going to end up going. I could buy this and not have to buy treasure for our arms for on the pedestal. This is for 422, right? I can just barely afford it. Literally by the skin of my teeth. And now we have arms 4, or courage 4. And I can buy something else. Probably rapidity. I know Beal's built apparently a very good rapidity. Rapidity 4, though. He built rapidity 4 Ghoul. My Ghoul's definitely more standard than his Ghoul was. But still quite nice. I mean, Ghoul just... At these days, Ghoul just bangs, dude. I know I've said I think he might be the worst Skull in the game. I stand by that for the record. Though, with the addendum, or not addendum, I've always said this. No Skull in the game is actually bad. That's my true, honest opinion. But I think he's the hardest Skull for new players to play. And I think someone in my chat told me that Beals feels differently than that, which is an interesting opinion. It's definitely very different from my opinion. And the reason I feel the way I do about Ghoul is because also fuck, I should have broken that bone. But he's just too big. His like mechanics are pretty hard to like, you know, like he's got to be hard for new players to navigate with because dodging attacks with him is just so cumbersome. There's no other Skull quite in the game. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I need to mute whenever I burp. There's no other Skull in the game quite like him, except for Minotaur, but even Minotaur doesn't even hold a torch to how cumbersome it can be to maneuver around the game with this Ghoul. Like, he's massive. How did that not wake up? I was right in front of you, dude. How dare you? Also, we woke up our evil sword. I didn't even bring it up. The run is... Look at our stats. We don't even have collection as our yet. And I don't even know if I'm getting it. We'll see. I mean, it's still going to be pretty nice. Like, what is it? It's pretty good. We'll have even more once I get rapidity. What the heck? Oh, I did the glitch. I didn't mean to do that for the record. But if you pause the game in any way, shape, or form when he's charging, he actually hits a wall. Or I guess I should say he stops his movement. I was going to say he hits a wall, but that just complicates it. It just stops him from doing his animation. If you're caught in the attack when he's doing that and you pause the game, you still take damage. But it's a way of getting out of the attack animation earlier, which is actually, like, it's a weird min-max, I guess. It's actually, like, if you're doing a speedrun and you lose a bunch of, or you think you're going to lose a bunch of time because you got caught by that, that's a way to cheese your way out of it. Which is funny. That's pretty fucking funny that that's a thing that you can do. Which didn't get patched out of the game, but Moon Ghoul did. No fun allowed. The Southpaw devs are, like, crossing their arms and glaring at us from, like, their studio in Seoul. Probably said that super wrong. Apologies to South Korea. Seoul? Seoul? I'm not even gonna try. Seoul. I'm just sound like a Texan saying see y'all later or something. If I have any Koreans in my audience, feel free to correct me. Which I know I have a couple. Because they showed up on my Twitch stream. Shouts out. Also, I have a Twitch stream. which I advertise pretty regularly at this point, so I'm sure people know by now. However, we have a lot of fun over there, so come check me out. That's Masterpiece that we would not be able to instantly awaken, but it's actually not terrible Masterpiece, I suppose. Is it Masterpiece I care about? I don't know. We don't have Misfortune, so I care a lot less about it than I normally would. Everything else here is not interesting to me. We have Masterpiece 3, so we would have to get another Masterpiece. Like, it's just too cumbersome. It goes. And frankly, I like all the other Masterpiece items I have more. At this point, I'm pretty happy with this build. This could stand to be something else, probably. Definitely consider getting rid of it. Maybe a better courage item. Or I could just buy courage on this pedestal and replace this with something else. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We got options. Don't want to wither my hand here. Now I'm thinking we take Collection Desire. It will be 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150 stats, which is goddamn enormous. Devs, why is Collection Desire so powerful? Do you guys just love it? Because they nerfed it and then they unnerfed it. Shock of the Century. I think it deserved the nerf. There, I said it. And I'll say it again with my chest. It's too fucking good, man. So much stats to leave on the table. But I can now start considering what I want my 4th ability slot to be. Who knows? We'll see. Oh my god, watch all this amp. I'm about to amp so hard. And get attack speed out the wazoo. Where's my stats? Oh my god. Almost 2,000. Okay, Fulgent Dawn. A little bit of a grief there from Fulgent Dawn. I'm probably going to lose these chunks. Maybe not, though. I did get the one there. There's no enemies up there either. Good grief. Yeah, these chunks are probably gone. Hurry! I did not mean to... Okay, well, now the chunks are very much so gone, but who cares? Yeah, I don't care. They can go. Chunks be gone. Screw them. Trying to find the... Okay, this is the pattern. There we go. I never know the exact way to solve that instantly, but I know what the pattern looks like as it's being solved, like as you're one step away from solving it. So I'm not smart enough to memorize it, but I'm smart enough to memorize an aspect of it. Which is good enough, right? My dear audience. I don't even have to dodge your pathetic, weak attacks. For once, I don't care about executioners. Like, they're meaningless to me. Go ahead, hit me, see if I care. I don't. Pro tip. I don't. And I never will. Okay, I'll care probably tomorrow. But right now we have Revenge. Which might well be one of the strongest inscriptions in the entire game at this point. I think I'm ready to say that. That's by Rapidity. Might as well. If I have to change it later because I get something else, so be it. Like, perhaps, I don't know, this. Drop this, buy Courage 4. I mean... Yes. Does that even give me dual? It doesn't. I'll buy Courage 4 here. Who needs Rapidity? Not me. Do lose collection is our value, so it's now 125, but the stats I got from this were worth it. Now we're over 1k, I think flat. I don't think there's anything buffing me there, so just 1k damage casually. Let's see how high we can get that. We can go way higher. God, just cool. Ghoul cannot die, dude. At least if you know what you're doing with him. Here's what I'll say about Revenge Ghoul. Very powerful. He cannot die, but also, I think it's just revenge, personally. Like, Ghoul is like I haven't even had to swallow my chunks, really. Like, Ghoul's sustain mechanics aren't really benefiting me at all here. Like, his self-sustain built into him. None of this is really the Ghoul doing this. It's just revenge and piety. It's revenge and piety working together. Not to say Ghoul's... I don't think the Ghoul is bad. I just think he might be the worst Skull in the game. And I think I stand by that. But every Skull in the game is usable in one way or another. Ghoul is no exception. And in fact, every Skull in the game is good. I will go even further and just say that. Because I do think that. Okay, there is an enemy over here. How dare you? Main character syndrome. Sneaking by me like that. When all I'm trying to do is get on with my day. How rude. Omen. No thank you. These are all bad. What a hodgepodge of item rarities. There were 2 uniques and 2 rares. I want to see a chest that has a legendary, unique, a rare, or a... Actually, here's how it would work, okay? With all rarities in one chest. You'd have to open a common chest, I think. And it would have to have, be an Omen common. And Omens are technically unique rarity. Well, they're Omen rarity, but they sell for unique rarity. So that's how we're tricking, that's how we're forcing this, okay? So it has an Omen in it that sells for unique rarity, so I'm going to count it as a unique. It has a common in it, a rare in it, and a legendary in it. And that's how you get copium every, the copium version of every single rarity item in one item chest. But I don't think there's any real way for that to happen. In fact, there isn't. Like, without the copium. But copium honestly never hurt anyone, so let's all have a little bit of copium time together, guys. Also, I just want to say my Warriors gloves are better than yours, dude. I'm sorry, man. You... Oh, wow. He actually... Okay, never mind. I'm going to shut my mouth. Okay, I'm playing like a fool. I was literally about to brag that he can't kill me even if he tried, but then he started doing a lot of damage to me, and I shut up real fucking quick. I still don't think he can kill me, but I was getting a little too coggy there. Bringing back down to reality. I was playing badly, for the record. That was all me. Like, I'm getting too comfortable with the power that this run has brought me. Never his legendary, ever. It just doesn't exist. I'm not taking Orc. I don't think. Actually, I will take Orc. Like, why the hell not? If there ever was a time for it, it's a run like this. Let's do this, actually. That helps my thingy down here. I think I need it more than attack speed. Alright, it's Orc time. Let's not be a coward. And also, Relic, Orc has, like, positive interactions with, Revenge. It allows you to heal for the damage you took. So, like, if you're taking more damage, you just heal more damage. It also has positive interactions with Piety, too. Maybe Orc, I'm glad I took Orc. I wasn't even thinking about the positive interactions of Orc. I'm just so anti-Orc, my brain instantly defaults to Orc bad, I'm not taking Orc. When that can be a bad thing. But I ended up taking it anyway, so I unconsciously made the correct choice. Thankfully. Can't wait to see how this performs against the hero. Ah, no! We're dead. I mean, we're fine, but we took damage, so I'm dead. That killed me. The run's over, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. I wonder if there's any audio-only listeners who heard that and got confused. And then they realized it was a bit. But, like, for a split second, you're like, what the fuck? What is happening? You just got pranked, bro. I was trying to think of, like, a clever way to be, like put my name into it. Like, you just got hacked, bro. But, you know, I don't want to say that too loudly. It's going to get some negative attention. I got hacked. Then someone reports me on YouTube, and they don't even, because the YouTube the way they deal with reports is like automated, I think. So they just hear like the AI scans the video and hears you just got hacked and just keeps the like they double down and keep me banned, and that's how my channel goes down. But I did say that anyway, so like I did say, and I'm gonna say it again, you just got hacked, so I'm kind of digging the hole here. Oh yeah, they insta-summon if you stop their animation. Like, we don't even need Orc, man. I mean, it's great. We have over 3k damage whenever we use Orc, but like, we just don't need it. We're so powerful without it even. Like, this is one of the strongest runs I've been on in a while. Absolutely killing it. What's my damage? Yeah, we're well over. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to see that number. I don't even know what I'm looking for now. Pot of Greed? You know what? Fuck it. I'll buy this. We have so much money. Who cares? It's my chance to get that back if I want it. Could be nice. Let's look at my pedestals real quick. We have Courage and Revenge. But then I have Treasure 3. Yeah, it's not worth it. Maybe for another item, but not that one. I'll just break it. This could be nice. Get Duel. Gotta figure out how to do it, though. Don't think there is a way. There really isn't a way, is there? Unfortunate, but I don't think there's a way. Well, then what do I have this money for? Bone shards? Sure, what? Fuck it. I'll just buy stuff like this. Actually, this could be nice, though. We're almost always going to use or lose the 10 HP barrier. Courage, Courage, Courage. It's hard to fit it, though. Buying this also scales my damage. Oh, fuck it. I'll just keep buying these. We have so much money, I don't even know what to do with it. Got a lot of bone shards there, though. No, that's not bad. What? That's a fine shop. It's really just how much we've giga high rolled every single door that we possibly could. Like, I've gone in infinity doors, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. Holy mother of God! What? Can you stop, dude? Main character syndrome over here, right here. That's main character syndrome. If you looked it up in the dictionary, he would be there doing that. It's disgusting. It's my world, you're just living in. That's not main character syndrome. Because I'm Little Bone, okay? I am the main character. So, there's no syndrome about it. It's just, it's the truth. Are we at Joan? We are. There's like a weird... Oh, that was also a Nat Legendary at the end. There's like a weird... Like, you could pretty easily predict how many doors you're gonna have to go in. It's kind of odd how it works. There's like, if you high roll your doors the whole game and you go in a shit ton of doors, on the way out of Act 4, you will only have to go in a couple of doors. Like, it's very consistent, too. It's very strange. After the Act 4 Part 2 shop, if you've been high rolling your doors and you've gone in a lot, you'll only have to go in 2. And it's something I used to point out back in the day before I knew how it worked. But since Mr. Bacanudo did the data mining, we now actually know how all this stuff functions. So, as always, shouts out to Mr. Bacanudo, who's just consistently very useful. And a great YouTuber as well. Everyone should subscribe to Mr. Bakanudo. Joan, can you stop that? Just let me out. You lose. I don't even know how she's going to do anything here, honestly. I'm going to Orc and destroy her. Implying I care about your fucking pebbles that you're throwing at me. Like, get out of my face. You didn't even need Orc to finish her off. And also, I don't want your HP either. I'm just going to heal like that. How do you like that? Could break this for max HP. This actually is... Basically, it's worth 1 pedestal slot. Oh, I thought I muted my mic for some reason. It's worth 1 pedestal slot on the shrine. Coward. That's such a... And I don't even know if it's good, frankly. I'd rather take some damage. Like, I guess shorthand would be nice here. Really scalar damage out of control. Oh, I can't finish it out. Whatever. Fine by me. I should have counted, though. I have to put 2 here. Oh, we have to put 3 here. That's awkward. But now I can max my attack speed, which is nice. And skill cooldown, which is probably even more important. Hell yeah. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but nice. But I guess this shows how little bone shards we got on this run, considering I didn't build 2 skulls to legendary like I normally do. We got pretty unlucky on the bone shards, but who cares? The run's still incredible. And the remaining stats that I needed to scale are not important at all. 1504. We're not even maxed. There's not a lot I can do here. Grab some max HP, why not? Though these are worth the same amount. Okay, well here's our kit. Phenomenal, really. It's crazy. Genuinely, what a run. Can't wait to see how it ends. Get as much amp and chunks as we possibly can from these guys, so we go instantly into the hero. Also, why am I opening that? I don't need to. God, Jesus Christ, I can't believe how much damage we have. We almost have elite damage. Actually, if I get 1 more chunk, I might have elite. I need to make sure. I need to very carefully... Okay, no. Sadly, we missed elite entirely, but it was close. There we go. What a run it's been. Finally bringing Ghoul out, dusting him off a little bit, giving him some action. I feel like I don't take this guy often. Or as often as I should say. He's very fun to use. He's kind of antithetical to my usual build strategies, but I don't know, man. Ghoul's great. Like, occasionally it behooves me to not build 2 skulls to legendary and swap all the time. Sometimes it just makes sense to, you know, go tall and, you know, build a little differently. And also, frankly, I would love to do a Relic Ghoul run sometime soon. I haven't won yet, so let's not get ahead of myself. No Ghoul for OSU. We're not foolish. Nice. That went well. Now we fight the main course. Look at these. What is it? Oh, this is Piety. Okay, yeah, I know what this is. It's about to question what these sparkles are coming off of me, but it's Piety. I just don't see it as much as I used to because I don't take Piety as much as I used to. In the early days of the Dark Mirror, I had it every run. He's going to do a normal attack here. Just happened to be the dash for the tackle. Come down here, buddy. He's going to go into phase 2 here, I would imagine. He might skip a phase, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think the run's so strong that he's going to be skipping phases or anything. Look how big we are. We cannot dodge these. But I'll just swallow the chunks. You thought you had me, dude, but you didn't. We might skip phase 3, though. In fact, I will skip phase 3. I'll skip the siphon, even. Boop. What a run. How do we do this windscreen? I know I want him to be flying high in the air. Yeah, let me check something. We can use our skill in the air. Well, then I'd like to do that. It's a pretty good one. It's about as janky as a windscreen at 1.7 can get. Dark Mirror doesn't have the classic Haxa windscreen breaks, but whatever. I've kind of, I've improvised. I've gotten some amount of janky windscreening, so it is what it is. GG's. What a run. But this is really rare for a Haxa run, huh? Like, to see this over here. I almost never carry bad skulls to the end. They're almost always 2 legendaries. It don't feel right, but the run itself felt very right, obviously. It didn't struggle even one time throughout the whole thing. Not even once. I don't think we dropped below like 100 HP really ever on the whole run. Maybe in Act 1, Part 1, I can't remember. But, I mean, Revenge 2 is just enormously, enormously powerful. Too powerful, I would even say. Like, I don't even think that's a controversial take. It's like, it's too strong, man. You can't die. And it's not exclusively Ghoul either. Like, we barely swallowed our chunks throughout most of this run. Near the end, we started swallowing our chunks a little more. So that's when it really paid off, being Ghoul. But Relic itself is such impressive, powerful sustain that, like, you don't need Ghoul to make Revenge 2 work. In fact, I've had Revenge 2 on plenty of my runs, I think, since 1.7.5 came out. And you've seen the power of them there. So, I don't know, man. It can even make a skull like Ghoul, who is, like, very prone to taking a lot of damage, just fine. Like, it's very good, man. Too good. Like, I can't say it enough. If it gets nerfed, I won't be complaining. 60%'s a lot more reasonable, and it's still enormously powerful. And really what I'm starting to think is, I think we were all always sleeping on Revenge. Or I guess there's probably people out there who knew it was powerful. I should say, only speak for myself, though I've never seen people in my community praise it, except on Ghoul runs. But it probably always was good, because 50% is still a lot. So yeah, new tool. It's, God, it's strong. As for the rest of this run, it was a high roll for sure. Getting the Hope Slasher was crazy. Getting the Evil Sword was nice as well. And also getting Masterpiece Awoken, which is something I've been doing more often. I think Veterans Warriors Gloves are very strong now. Like, just a nice item to have. And I've gained a lot of respect for the Berserker's Gauntlets, which I've previously been a very vocal naysayer of, with the Revenge now being shinier than it was before. It makes me want to take these a lot more often. Although I do still think there's inherent anti-synergy on them that should maybe be considered, because like, you never really get to use the effects of this at all, because you're just always at full HP. Orc was nice to have for once. I don't take it often, but on a run like this, I just said why not, and then I really thought it through, and I was like, it's really just good on a run like this. And also, the enormous amount of damage percent I gained from this was nice. I forget, what did I get rid of for it again? Oh yeah, I got rid of the Great Sage's Time. That was a good call. Great Sage's Time is fine, but not on a run like this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do it. I don't know if I'll be doing a video on Friday. We'll see. I have to see how I'll wake up and feel tomorrow. And I also have to think about what I could possibly do, but I'm just kind of noticing my channel for like a week and a half, if not 2 whole weeks, was doing a lot worse after I uploaded that Astral Ascent video. and it's starting to recover now, and I just want to be cautious about variety, you know, like if it underperforms, it really does hurt the channel. So I got to think about things. Though I do like variety. Like I love variety. I love Skul the Hero Slayer. I could play this game like I talk about this all the time. I could play this game endlessly and still enjoy it, but variety is cool sometimes as well. I've been buying a lot of games that I wanted to play on the channel, but the YouTube algorithm is nasty. Anyways, I'm done here. So I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my evening. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.